Hello everyone, I'm the Shinigami.
And I am the Quincy, and welcome back to our channel, YourOtaku.
Yes. Today we are reviewing Fairy Tale Chapter 344.
Something, 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 hentai, power friendship, something. That that was pretty much the chapter title.
Alright, so would you like to give the key points for this chapter?
Oh, okay. Key points. First, Fairy Tale is chasing slight whatever that the Hunter Guild is called. I don't really care at this point. They're chasing him, trying to get the moon drip, and then they start to fight. Yeah, they start to fight, and then they go back to Urza and the giant village. Urza figures something out, and then she goes to check it out, and that's pretty much the key points to the chapter.
Alright, I'll go first on what I thought of it. So seeing Natsu and, Gray and Lucy and Wendy fighting the three members of this treasure hunting guild or whatever it is, I had a feeling they were going to be caught off guard by how strong they were. Of course, that's pretty much all I think it is that they were caught off guard. I'm pretty sure next week we'll see one of two things. We'll see um, the fight. They kick their, Fairy Tail beats them and takes off or whatever, go theirs or whatever. Or it won't even show. It'll just show, Natsu and Gray and Lucy and all of them running in the distance, and then all three of these guys have those bumps on their head from whenever they get knocked out. But that's what I see. What I hope happens is, Fairy Tail gets our ass handed to them, but I haven't seen that yet, have we? Anyway, so we go over to Erza, and, she's looking all around, trying to find the flame, and then some chrysalis ice thing comes up. And I think she's trapped in it, sort of, and, her armor starts falling off. At first I thought she was stripping, which at this point I wasn't surprised. But, actually she turned back into a child. First thought whenever I saw this scene was, oh great, they're going to get Ultier, bring her here, reverse time, and she'll be normal again. And if she does that, if Hiro Mashima does that, I will draw Fairy Tail. I will. I don't know about the Quincy, but I will. So, but I do want to say at the same time, the chapter was good in certain aspects. Good drawing, and there was kind of a story there, and if Mashima pulls a Kubo or Mikishimoto or Oda on us, Natsu and his friends will lose, which would be nice. But that remains to be seen. But yeah, overall, wasn't too crazy about this chapter. I think mostly their losing was just because they were caught off guard. So we'll find out next week. But what did you think of this chapter?
First off, it was a good chapter, but it was still really, really, really bad at the same time. I mean, how many times have we seen Fairy Tail be caught off guard, only to come back the next week and just dominate their opponent? That happened when they were under the castle, and that group of mages, I don't even remember their name, they're so irrelevant now. They were irrelevant back then. Like, like the executioners, yeah, the executioners. They caught a Fairy Tail off guard. By the looks of it, the executioners looked like they were gonna beat Fairy Tail. Didn't happen. The hunters caught Fairy Tail off guard. It looks like they're gonna beat Fairy Tail. Won't happen. It will not happen. Fairy Tail will come back next week or the week after next and win. And throughout this entire chapter, I saw nothing but One Piece and Bleach references. from One Piece, the One Piece reference, I kept seeing the word super, 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 super. Do they have Frankie and Fairy Tail? Is Frankie and Fairy Tail, Jake? I kept hearing super, so I automatically thought Frankie was in Fairy Tail. And the chain blade, how it snuck out, and it's like, to me that just seemed like Zabimaru for some reason. It might have not been to you guys, but it just seemed like Zabimaru. And yeah, just like the Shinigami said, Hiro Mashima will probably end up taking Ultir back to the top of the mountain where Urza is to give her back her youth. Which, should not be possible because Ultir should be dead right now. Just saying. But anyways, Urza, she had a clever thought. She figured all the giants were facing one way with weapons, so the thing they must be protecting should be behind them. Clever, okay, whatever. Yeah, props to you, Urza. You're a kid now, and Jewelry Bonnie is probably somewhere on the mountain, just missing with you. So that's another One Piece reference, and I am done with this review.
Yeah. Basic fact or no?
No.
Chapter rating out of 5 stars?
Like a 1.03? Is that even possible?
Yeah.
Oh, like no, zero. Is that a 0.03?
I'd have to give it a 0.6 or 0.7 stars out of 5 for this chapter. Yeah, no. Anything else to add to this chapter?
By the looks of it, this arc isn't going to be very good. Again, unless Minerva actually kills someone in this arc, then and that person dies forever. Like that person gets ripped apart and just dies. That's the only way I can see this arc being good.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what we need. Anything else?
One thing. I found a list of people saying Fairy Tail didn't have deaths. But when I looked on the list, they had Eclair from the movie and Momon from the movie, and they weren't even canon. And they had Ultir on the list, and Ultir is old. So I wouldn't really consider those deaths in Fairy Tail because non-canon and old.
Yeah.
So we need deaths, Hiramashima. You hear me? We need deaths. We need Natsu to get his jaw ripped apart, get a hand shoved all the way down his throat, his heart grabbed and just ripped out of his throat. That's what we need. We want to see Natsu's guts.
Violence. Yeah, I agree. We need deaths. Anything else?
I'm done.
I don't think I have anything else to add. We'll links are in the description. And yeah, there's our review. I am the Shinigami.
And I am the Quincy.
And I'm signing off.
Adios, otakus.
Jana.